Alright guys, just want to show you how to properly use this grinder, since there is so many complaints I've seen out there that people spill their coffee grinds everywhere. I mean, I don't know, I guess people do not know how to use their hands properly. Anyway, this is slightly different grinder, just the gray color, but they work exactly the same. Some of them have like available speeds. This one is don't. But it's the same exact model, technically. I mean, works the same. The coffee here already grind. I literally can do this with the one hand. You just use your fingers to turn this cup, this stainless steel cup, and you just lift slightly with your fingers while you still holding the bottom. And you can do this with the one hand. Look how easy this is. Now already grind a little bit. We're just gonna fill this right here. I'm just doing this my weekly grinding right now. The only thing I don't like about it, slowly the grinds are relieving in this cup, because they do coming out from there's a little hole, because this is a separate piece, so they slightly falling through here, and once in a while you would have to actually clean this place. That's the only kind of negative thing I had. You can install this with your also one hand. You don't even need two hands. Like, come on. If you're using two hands, just hold this, turn it, lift it. I mean, how you can spill the coffee grinds, I just don't have. I've never had this problem. Let's go ahead and grind some coffee. I like to use two different coffee and like to mix them. So this is dark roasted. This is like a medium roast by actually two different company. You know, and I just grind for about 20 seconds because I'm just using it for drip. Don't worry about what it says here, never the match. I just use 20, I wait for about 20 seconds just for the drip coffee. Now, I want to say it's definitely quieter grinder. The quietest grinder I ever had. Will people hear this from another room? They will definitely hear it. Just, you know, if you're trying to grind your coffee while somebody's sleeping in another room, they will definitely going to hear it. But, they're not going to hear it as loud as your regular $10 grinder that you probably have. And you can always cover your grinder with like a towel and then grind it this way. And by the way, the sound of not grind coffee, obviously they're going to be much louder on the beginning of the grinder than when it's already half grind. So right now you just basically hear the motor, where before you was hearing the coffee. It's just no way around it. What I really like about this particular grinder, with my old grinder, I had to constantly shake the grinder constantly while I'm grinding. I have to do it like this, just so I can mix the coffee and the coffee will grind evenly. With this particular grinder, I don't have to do this at all. You see, I just leave the cup with using two hands. I didn't spill anywhere. I can use it with one hand. Super easy. Of course, on a couple of first rounds, this has been used. I've been using this coffee grinder for about a month. Of course, on the beginning of you using it, you might have a little problem. You know, it's not gonna be as easy to pull in and pull out. So you just have to work it in. But I mean, I'm just laughing at all these people who constantly spilling their coffee and then putting the negative comments just because they do not know how to use the product. You know, this is not a fail of the product, a fail of a user. It's called user operating error. So here we go. I grind it. What I like about it, like I said, is grinding evenly, and I don't have to constantly shake it. Here we go. Perfect. Absolutely love it. I really like the fact that you can remove the cup. I thought it's kind of stupid on the beginning when I got it. I always was just doing this. You really don't even have to remove it. Just do it like this. I mean, but I kind of like it because I can actually take this off and put it right at my coffee maker without actually grabbing the whole thing. You know, very, very convenient. I really enjoyed this grinder. Definitely quieter grinder, but not as quiet as I thought there will be. And there's just no way around. Let me try it again and just show you the difference. I have to grind some more anyway. So there, like I said, it's gonna be louder on the beginning. It hits the plastic. This is where all this loud coming from. And then the volume slowly goes down. So in the beginning you can always cover with a towel, maybe 2 towels if you're trying to really silence your coffee grinding in the morning while your family member is sleeping. Here we go. You can just tap it a little bit just so your coffee moves away, because that's where the coffee can get caught. But look, it's still clean. Everything worked perfectly, and you can just remove it and fill your weekly. Oh, just put a little bit on the side. That's okay. Absolutely love this grinder. Well, thank you for watching, guys.